Have you ever felt stuck, lost, or unsure how to move forward? Are you tired of waiting for change instead of creating it yourself? Today marks a turning point. I'm going to guide you through practical steps, real-life examples, and powerful lessons that will challenge you, inspire you, and propel you toward genuine success. This isn't empty motivation, it's a real roadmap to transforming your mindset and your life. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear could become the foundation for lasting change. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have. It shapes every part of your reality, from your relationships to your career. But here's the thing, your thoughts can either move you forward or hold you back. The truth is, your mindset plays a pivotal role in determining your future. The mind is like a muscle. It needs training to grow stronger. The difference between a weak mind and a strong one comes down to whether or not you have control over your thoughts. Are you in charge of your mind, or is it in control of you? Mental strength isn't something you're born with. It's something you develop over time with intention and practice. Your mental strength is in your hands. It's time to start training. You have two choices in life: to adopt a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. The first keeps you stuck in limitations, while the second opens the door to endless possibilities. A fixed mindset tells you that your abilities and talents are set in stone. A growth mindset, on the other hand, tells you that with effort, perseverance, and learning, you can achieve anything. The stories we tell ourselves shape our reality. If you believe you can't do something, chances are you won't. But if you believe in the power of growth, you'll find ways to overcome every obstacle. Rewriting your narrative means replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Embrace challenges as opportunities. When you start seeing every setback as a chance to learn and grow, your potential becomes limitless. Your mindset is the key to unlocking your true potential. Emotions are powerful, but they don't have to control you. The way you respond to your emotions can determine the course of your life. Every decision you make is influenced by how you're feeling in the moment. Emotional control is what separates the successful from those who stay stuck. When you master your emotions, you unlock the ability to make better decisions, form stronger relationships, and keep moving forward, no matter what life throws at you. Identify your emotional triggers and take back control. Understand what sets you off and practice techniques to regain your composure. Turning negative emotions into fuel is a game changer. Use fear, anger, or frustration as motivation. Think of every setback or frustration as a stepping stone that propels you closer to your goals. Master your emotions, or they will master you. The habits you form today shape who you'll become tomorrow. Every small action you take, no matter how insignificant it seems, adds up to define your future. If you want to build mental strength, focus on your daily habits. The key to success is consistency. It's the small, repeated actions that create the biggest impact over time. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. The key to productivity is taking action now. Procrastination holds you back, but it's within your power to break free from it. The sooner you start, the sooner you'll build the momentum you need to achieve your goals. A daily routine that reinforces mental toughness will help you develop discipline and consistency. Your habits define your level of mental strength. Setbacks are inevitable, but they don't have to break you. They're opportunities for growth, lessons that will shape you into a stronger person. The road to success is not a straight path. It's full of twists, turns, and obstacles. But every setback you face is a chance to bounce back even stronger. The key to resilience is learning from failures, not allowing them to define you. When life knocks you down, the choice is yours. Stay down or get back up. Resilience is about developing the ability to keep moving forward despite the pain. Perseverance is the fuel that drives you toward your long-term goals. Mental toughness is forged in adversity. People who are resilient don't let setbacks stop them. They use them as stepping stones. When life pushes you down, remember your ability to rise again is what defines you. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools in the mental strength arsenal. Successful people don't just work toward their goals, they visualize them. By seeing your success before it happens, you set the stage for achieving it. Mental rehearsal is a key to preparation. The more vividly you can imagine yourself succeeding, the more likely you are to make it happen. Focus is another critical factor. In a world filled with distractions, focus is your superpower. Eliminate the noise, hone in on your goals, and stay on track. Focus and discipline work together to fuel success. Positive self-talk also plays a major role in mental strength. The way you speak to yourself shapes the way you act. Silencing your inner critic and replacing negative thoughts with affirmations of success will make all the difference. Your mental strength depends on focus, visualization, and speaking life into your goals. The path to mental strength starts with small, achievable goals. You don't have to conquer everything at once. Begin with manageable steps and build momentum as you go. Every small victory adds up, leading you to greater success. Accountability is key. Find people who will help you stay committed to your path, whether it's a mentor, friend, or even a group. Tracking your progress and celebrating small wins keeps you motivated and on track. Along the way, you'll face challenges. There's no avoiding it, but it's how you handle those challenges that will define your success. Stay focused, stay resilient, and keep moving forward, even when it gets tough. Consistency and commitment are the keys to turning mental strength into lasting success. You've learned the strategies. Now it's time to take action. You've gained the knowledge, the tools, and the mindset to create change in your life. But none of it matters if you don't take that first step. You can have all the potential in the world, but until you put your plan into action, nothing will change. The power to change is already within you. It's time to unlock your full potential and start living the life you were meant to live. Now is the moment to step up and show the world what you're made of. The choice is yours. Will you take action, or will you let this moment slip away? The world is waiting for you to take the next step. It's time to unleash the power within. The time for action is now. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by your own thoughts, as if your mind is working against you instead of for you? Have you been stuck in a pattern where doubt and fear seem to control your every decision? Let me tell you something. You are not alone, and you do have the power to change this. The key to overcoming challenges and achieving success lies within your mind. The thoughts you hold, the beliefs you carry, and the way you think about the world around you can either hold you back or propel you forward. Today I'm going to show you how to unlock the full potential of your mind, to turn it into the powerful tool that can lead you to a life of success, strength, and fulfillment. So stay with me, because the transformation you're looking for starts now. The mind is the foundation of everything you do. It's not just the brain's power, it's the mental strength to overcome obstacles, make decisions, and push through even when things get tough. The mind is central to achieving success, and it can either serve as your greatest ally or your greatest enemy. When you control your thoughts, you unlock a world of endless potential. The truth about mental strength is that it isn't some rare, untouchable trait. It's about consistently choosing to control your thoughts and use your mind to its fullest potential. The way you think influences every aspect of your life, from how you deal with challenges to how you reach your goals. Just like physical exercise, your mind needs to be trained. It's not enough to simply wish for mental strength, you have to build it. Every time you push through a tough situation, every time you make a conscious decision to be positive, you're strengthening your mental muscle. Building mental strength is a process. It requires daily practice. It's about training your mind to stay focused, to remain resilient, and to challenge negative thoughts. The more you train your mind, the stronger it becomes. You start to build resilience, mental toughness, and the ability to keep moving forward no matter what. Strengthening your mind is like going to the gym. The more you do it, the better you get. Your mind is the starting point of everything you do. It's the root of every emotion you feel and every action you take. Your thoughts shape your emotions, and your emotions in turn shape your actions. When you think negatively, you create a negative emotional response, and that leads to negative actions, whether it's procrastination, avoidance, or self-doubt. But when you master your thoughts, you can change your emotional responses. And when you change your emotions, you can change your actions. Understanding this connection is the first step in taking control of your life. Instead of reacting to life, you can start responding with intention and clarity. It's all about mastering your thoughts and emotions so that you can take control of your actions and start moving toward your goals. Limiting beliefs are those thoughts that tell you that you can't, that you're not good enough, or that you're not worthy of success. These beliefs are often born from past experiences, fears, or external influences. But let me tell you something. These beliefs are not the truth. They are just stories you've told yourself, and they have no real power unless you give it to them. The key to breaking free from limiting beliefs is to first identify them. What do you believe about yourself? What are the stories you've been telling yourself that have been holding you back? Once you identify them, you can start to replace them with empowering beliefs. This shift in mindset has the power to transform your life. When you believe you can, you will. When you stop holding yourself back with limiting beliefs, you unlock your true potential. Every day you are faced with a choice. Will you let fear, doubt, and negative thoughts control you, or will you take charge of your mind and choose courage? Let me tell you this, if you don't take control of your mind, it will control you. Fear and doubt are natural, but they don't have to be the driving force behind your actions. The powerful choice you have is to transform those fears into fuel for growth. You don't have to let fear stop you. Instead, use it to propel yourself forward. The power to make that choice lies within you, and once you take charge, you will begin to see your life change. Real-life examples of people who have mastered their minds, people like athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders, show us that it's possible to push past fear and self-doubt. They chose to master their minds, and so can you. The power to transform your life is in your hands, and it starts with mastering your mind. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions are all within your control. Once you train your mind to stay focused, challenge limiting beliefs, and harness the power of your thoughts, you unlock the door to endless possibilities. The choice to become mentally strong is yours, and when you make that choice, you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. So take the first step today, start training your mind, and begin your journey toward the life you've always dreamed of. Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, you're stuck in the same place? You watch others move forward, but something inside you tells you that you're not cut out for success. You might feel like you've hit a wall, unsure how to break through. Today is the day that everything changes. I'm here to show you that the wall you've been facing is not permanent. It's something you can break down. It all starts with one simple truth: your mind is the most powerful tool you have. You have the ability to change everything by shifting the way you think. This isn't just motivational talk. This is a blueprint for transformation. What you're about to hear will push you to step beyond your comfort zone, to challenge your limits, and to unlock the incredible power within you. The time to start is now. What is a fixed mindset, and why does it keep you stuck? A fixed mindset is when you believe that your abilities are unchangeable. If you think you're not good at something, then you never will be. This mindset holds you back from even trying because you've already convinced yourself that failure is inevitable. You believe your intelligence, your talent, your skills, they're all fixed. But this kind of thinking doesn't just limit you, it locks you in place. If you let this mindset control you, you'll miss out on endless opportunities for growth. But there's another way of thinking that can change everything: a growth mindset. This mindset believes that you can learn, adapt, and improve with time and effort. Instead of seeing challenges as barriers, you see them as opportunities to grow. Embracing change becomes your key to success, and no obstacle is too big to overcome when you believe you can grow. Look at some of the most successful people in the world: athletes, entrepreneurs, artists. What do they all have in common? They all chose growth over the fixed mindset. Take Michael Jordan, for example. He was cut from his high school basketball team, but he didn't let that defeat him. He chose to see failure as an opportunity to get better, not a reason to quit. Today, he's regarded as one of the greatest basketball players of all time. But this didn't happen by accident. It happened because he believed in his ability to improve no matter how many times he failed. The same is true for anyone who has achieved greatness. They understand that failure is not the end, it's the beginning of something greater. When you choose to believe in your ability to grow, you turn every setback into a stepping stone to success. Now think about the thoughts you have every day. What do you say to yourself when you face a challenge? Your thoughts are like seeds. They grow into what you believe. If you constantly tell yourself, "I can't do this, I'm not good enough, or I'm a failure," those beliefs will shape your reality. You will avoid trying new things and you will stay stuck. But here's the good news. You have the power to change that by simply challenging the negative thoughts that hold you back. You can start to reframe them into something empowering. Instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough," try telling yourself, "I may not be there yet, but I'm getting better every day." Every time you replace a negative thought with a positive one, you take one step closer to a growth mindset. The more you practice this, the stronger your belief in yourself becomes, and that belief will propel you forward. Think about the story you've been telling yourself. What is it? "I'm not smart enough. I'll never be successful. I'm not capable of achieving my dreams." These stories can feel real, but they are not the truth. The truth is, you have the power to rewrite your story. You don't have to stay trapped in a narrative that limits you. Today is the day you take full ownership of your life and rewrite your story. You can decide to be someone who doesn't give up, who doesn't let fear hold them back, and who keeps pushing forward no matter what. It's time to let go of the old story and create a new one filled with hope, courage, and growth. This is your moment. The future is waiting for you to step into it. Now let's put this into action. Here's an exercise. Think of one negative thought you've been holding on to. Maybe it's something like, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never succeed." Write it down. Now take a step back and challenge that thought. Ask yourself, is this really true? what evidence do I have to support this belief? Most likely you'll find that this thought is based on fear, not reality. Now rewrite that thought into something empowering. Instead of "I'm not good enough," try "I am capable of growing and learning." This simple shift in perspective can change the way you approach every challenge. Do this regularly. The more you challenge negative thoughts and turn them into empowering beliefs, the stronger your mind becomes. Over time, you'll notice big changes. Small shifts in your thinking can lead to massive transformations in your life. This exercise is just one of the many ways you can build mental strength and resilience. Changing your mindset isn't a one-time thing. It's a daily practice. It's about choosing growth over fear, action over doubt, and courage over hesitation. The more you train your mind to focus on possibilities, not limitations, the more you'll see opportunities everywhere you go. So are you ready to challenge your limiting beliefs? Are you ready to rewrite your story? Your mind is your most powerful tool. Use it to create the life you've always dreamed of. The choice is yours. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by your emotions? Maybe a sudden burst of anger, sadness, or frustration that takes control and clouds your judgment? We've all been there. But here's the truth. Your emotions don't have to control you. They don't have to dictate how you respond, what you do, or who you become. Today, I'm going to show you how to take charge of your emotional life so you can make decisions that move you forward instead of holding you back. Emotions can either be your greatest asset or your greatest obstacle. This isn't just about staying calm, it's about learning how to harness your emotions as a tool for success, growth, and resilience. What you're about to hear will change the way you approach challenges, relationships, and every single decision you make. It's time to take back control of your emotions and in turn your life. Emotions are a natural part of being human. They don't make you weak, they make you real. But too often we allow them to control our actions. Think about it. How many times have you made a decision in the heat of anger or reacted impulsively in a moment of fear or frustration? In those moments, emotions dictate your behavior, and that's when things go wrong. But here's the key. Emotions are not your enemy. In fact, they can be powerful allies when you learn how to control them. Emotional intelligence is the secret weapon for success in every area of your life. It sharpens your decision-making, strengthens your relationships, and builds resilience in the face of adversity. When you can master your emotions, you unlock a whole new level of mental strength and personal growth. It's not about suppressing your emotions, it's about mastering them so they fuel you rather than limit you. The first step in taking control of your emotions is recognizing what triggers them. Have you ever noticed how certain situations make you react more strongly than others? Maybe a comment from a coworker sets you off, or a situation with your partner sends you into a spiral of frustration. The key to emotional control is awareness. When you understand what triggers your emotional responses, you can begin to take control of them. Many times our reactions are tied to past experiences or unconscious beliefs that we aren't even aware of. Identifying these triggers is the first step in breaking free from automatic emotional reactions. And don't forget, there's a biological aspect to this as well. Your body has a natural fight or flight response. Your heart races, your body tenses, and your mind goes into survival mode. But by understanding this process and learning how to regulate it, you can take the reins back from your emotional impulses. Now that you understand what triggers your emotions, it's time to focus on how to manage them in the moment. One of the simplest and most powerful tools for regaining emotional control is your breath. It sounds simple, but breathing deeply and slowly can instantly calm your nervous system and clear your mind. When you feel your emotions escalating, take a moment to focus on your breath. Breathe in deeply for a count of 4, hold for 4, and exhale for 4. This resets your emotional state and brings clarity back to your thoughts. Another powerful tool for emotional control is mindfulness. Being present in the moment helps you detach from overwhelming emotions and see the situation clearly. Practicing mindfulness daily helps you stay grounded, calm, and focused no matter what life throws at you. Journaling is another great way to process and understand your emotions. Writing down your thoughts gives you clarity, helps you spot patterns, and allows you to shift your perspective. When you have a clear mind, you make better decisions and your emotions no longer control you. But emotional control isn't just about managing emotions in the moment, it's about building emotional resilience over time. The most resilient people in the world don't shy away from discomfort. They lean into it. They understand that emotional discomfort is a powerful teacher. Every time you face a difficult emotion, whether it's fear, anger, sadness, or anxiety, and you choose to confront it rather than avoid it, you grow stronger. The more you lean into discomfort, the more resilient you become. And let me tell you something. This is a habit. It's not a one-time decision. The more you practice emotional resilience, the more automatic it becomes. Resilient people don't run from struggles, they embrace them. They know that every challenge, every setback is an opportunity to grow, and they use their emotions as fuel to keep moving forward. Now let me tell you something that could change everything. If you don't master your emotions, they will master you. Think about it. How many times have your emotions caused you to make a decision you regretted? How many times have you let anger, fear, or frustration take over and it led you down a path you didn't want to go? The consequences of letting your emotions dictate your choices are real, and they can hold you back for years. But here's the powerful truth. You can take control. Right now, you can choose to regain control of your emotional life. Ask yourself, what emotion is controlling you right now? Are you letting fear hold you back? Are you letting anger cloud your judgment? This is your chance to take back the wheel. The moment you decide to control your emotions, you reclaim your power. And when you do, there's nothing that can stop you. Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a cycle, unable to break free from habits that hold you back? Have you ever wondered why some people seem to achieve everything they set their minds to, while others struggle to move forward? The truth is, it's not about luck. It's about habits. The daily actions we take, whether small or large, shape our minds, our lives, and ultimately our success. Today, I'm going to show you how to build unstoppable habits that will fuel your mental strength and propel you toward your goals. This isn't just about changing what you do, it's about transforming who you are. If you're ready to stop being a slave to your habits and start taking control, this message is for you. What you're about to hear will give you the tools to create lasting change, develop unshakable mental strength, and build a life that thrives on consistency and growth. Your habits are the foundation of who you are. Every single action, no matter how small, impacts your mental strength. Think about it. The way you wake up in the morning, the choices you make throughout the day, the routines you follow, they either build you up or break you down. It's that simple. The good news is, habits are something you can control. And once you understand the power of small, consistent actions, you'll see how they can lead to massive transformations. It's not about going all in once. It's about sticking to a process day after day. The compound effect is real. Small, positive habits, repeated over time, lead to incredible results. Consistency is far more important than intensity. You don't need to burn yourself out. You just need to keep showing up. Building positive, empowering habits starts with taking small actions. Think about simple routines like exercising, reading, or planning your day. These aren't monumental tasks. They're small steps that, when repeated consistently, have the power to change your life. It's not the grand gestures that make the difference. It's the steady rhythm of daily actions. Routine is the key to mental toughness. When you create a daily routine that supports your goals, you sharpen your focus, boost your productivity, and build resilience. You can look at athletes or entrepreneurs as prime examples of this. Every successful person you admire has a set of habits they rely on to stay focused, to stay resilient, and to keep pushing forward. Whether it's an athlete's training schedule or an entrepreneur's commitment to growth, habits are at the heart of their success. If you want to achieve excellence, you have to develop a set of habits that allow you to become mentally unstoppable. But here's the harsh reality. In order to build new empowering habits, you have to break free from the bad ones. It's not enough to add new habits to your life. You need to let go of the ones that are holding you back. Bad habits drain your energy, focus, and resilience. They pull you away from your goals and make it harder to move forward. Breaking these bad habits is essential to building the mental strength you need to succeed. And here's the key: you can't just stop a bad habit, you have to replace it with something positive, something that will empower you. This is where the real transformation happens. When you consciously choose to replace negativity with positive actions, you begin to reshape your mind. Self-discipline is the secret ingredient here. It's not always easy, but consistent self-control is what allows you to train your mind and break free from destructive cycles. When you learn to control your habits, you build the mental strength needed to push through challenges and setbacks. Think of your habits like the roots of a tree. The deeper and stronger the roots, the more capable the tree is of growing tall and standing strong. Your mental strength works the same way. If your habits are weak, shallow, or inconsistent, your growth will be limited. But when you strengthen your habits, when you commit to building positive routines that support your growth, your personal and professional life will expand in ways you never thought possible. Take a moment to reflect: are your roots strong enough to support the growth you want to see? If not, this is the time to make a change. Strengthen your habits and you strengthen your future. This isn't about making a single change, it's about making the small daily choices that build your strength over time. Here's the challenge. What's one bad habit that's holding you back? Identify it right now. What's the one thing you do or don't do that keeps you from reaching your full potential? It's time to face it, and here's the powerful part. You don't have to wait for tomorrow. Start today. Replace that bad habit with something positive, something that moves you closer to your goals. The power of transformation lies in immediate action. The moment you decide to make a change, you take back control. Don't wait. Start the shift today. The power to change is in your hands, and it starts with the habits you choose to keep. Have you ever hit a wall? Have you faced a challenge so big that it made you question your ability to move forward? Maybe you've been knocked down, and it feels impossible to get back up. Here's the truth. Setbacks don't define you. Your ability to overcome them does. Today, I'm going to show you how to transform adversity into an opportunity for growth. How the toughest moments in your life can be the very fuel that drives you toward your greatest achievements. This isn't just motivational talk. It's a real plan to help you bounce back stronger, push through the hard times, and turn rejection into a springboard for success. Stick with me, because what you're about to hear could change how you face every obstacle in your path. Let me tell you something. Resilience is not about avoiding failure. It's about how you respond to it. Failure is a part of life. It's going to happen. What matters is your ability to rise, to keep moving, and to grow from the experience. Resilience means turning adversity into an opportunity for growth. It means looking at setbacks not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones on your path to success. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up is this. A resilient person doesn't see a setback as the end of the road. They see it as a lesson that propels them forward. Every time life knocks them down, they get back up with a new perspective, stronger than before. Think about the people who inspire you the most. Chances are they didn't get to where they are without facing challenges. Take Steve Jobs, for example. He was fired from the company he built, but that setback didn't stop him. Instead, he used it to fuel his future success, eventually returning to Apple and leading it to unimaginable heights. It's not about avoiding failure, it's about using failure as fuel to propel you forward. So when you hit a setback, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this to grow? Let's talk about mental toughness. It's a term that gets thrown around a lot, but what does it really mean? Mental toughness is not about being hard all the time. It's not about ignoring your feelings or pretending like things don't affect you. Mental toughness is about adaptability, patience, and perseverance. It's about being able to handle discomfort and still push forward, no matter how tough the road gets. The key to mental toughness is embracing discomfort. Growth never comes without it. If you want to build resilience, you need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. It's not easy, but it's necessary. And here's a secret: when you set and chase big goals, you naturally develop grit. The bigger the goal, the bigger the discomfort. But that discomfort, it's where growth happens. Another crucial part of building mental toughness is self-compassion. You can't push yourself without kindness. Acknowledge your progress even when you stumble, and keep moving forward. When you develop mental toughness, you give yourself the ability to thrive in difficult circumstances. You make the choice to push through instead of giving up, and that choice will carry you through every setback life throws your way. We've all faced criticism and rejection. It stings, doesn't it? But here's the truth. Rejection isn't personal. It's part of the growth process. Rejection isn't a reflection of your worth. It's simply part of the journey towards success. Every no you hear brings you one step closer to a yes. So how do you deal with it? First, understand that criticism is not an attack on you. It's a chance to improve. If you can separate your personal feelings from valuable feedback, you can use criticism to your advantage. Think about it like this. Criticism is like a mirror. It shows you areas where you can grow. The key is to take the feedback, learn from it, and turn it into actionable steps for improvement. Every time you face rejection, you build resilience. Each time you push through, you grow stronger. There's power in persistence. The more you face rejection, the more prepared you are for the next challenge. Eventually, those setbacks become the stepping stones to your success. You think those who succeed never fail? Think again. The most successful people you admire have failed more than most, they just didn't quit. Failure isn't the enemy, it's a part of the process, and it's the very thing that sets winners apart. Success is not about avoiding failure, it's about knowing how to handle it when it comes. Look at Thomas Edison. He failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. If he had given up after his first, second, or 500th failure, we'd still be sitting in the dark. But instead, he used every failure as a lesson. He didn't see setbacks as defeats, he saw them as necessary steps toward his ultimate success. And that's what you have to do too. Think about your toughest setback. What's the biggest obstacle you've had to face? How did it change you? Reflect on it, because those setbacks are part of your success story, whether you see it now or not. Every failure is an opportunity to grow stronger, smarter, and more prepared for what's next. Your setbacks are not the end. They are the beginning of something greater. If you choose to learn from them, they will shape your future in ways you can't even imagine. So here's my challenge to you: embrace the setbacks, embrace the failure. Don't run from the hard times, instead lean into them. Build your resilience, develop your mental toughness, and turn criticism into fuel for your growth. Because when you do, you won't just overcome adversity, you'll thrive because of it. Have you ever felt like your mind is racing in 100 different directions? You know what you want, but it feels impossible to focus on any one thing long enough to make progress. The distractions are endless, and the pressure to do it all often pulls you in too many directions. But what if I told you that the key to success isn't working harder or longer, it's about training your mind to focus on what truly matters? Today I'm going to show you how you can sharpen your focus, visualize your success, and use positive self-talk to unlock your true potential. This isn't about just dreaming, it's about taking control of your mindset to create the life you want. Get ready to discover practical tools that will help you train your mind for success, starting right now. Let me tell you something. Focus is the foundation of everything. Without focus, nothing will stick. You can have the best ideas, the most solid plans, and the deepest desires, but if you can't direct your energy and attention to what truly matters, it will all fall apart. Focus is the key to achieving anything you want in life. If you want to reach your goals, you need clarity of vision. You need to know exactly where you're going so you can direct all of your energy toward that goal. Here's the first step. Eliminate distractions. Start by creating an environment that nurtures your focus. This means reducing the noise, whether it's turning off your phone or finding a quiet place to work. Distractions kill productivity, and more importantly, they rob you of the mental energy needed to succeed. The next step is to set clear, actionable goals. When you break down your dreams into specific, measurable tasks, you can focus on one thing at a time. Prioritize what matters most. Focus on the first step that will move you closer to your big goal, and don't let anything else distract you. Now here's the real magic of focus. It's your superpower. The more you hone your ability to focus, the more powerful you become. Stop multitasking. It's a myth that we can juggle everything and do it well. Focus on one thing at a time. When you master this skill, it becomes your competitive advantage. While others are scattered and overwhelmed, you'll be laser-focused, moving forward with purpose and clarity. Let me ask you this. Have you ever pictured yourself succeeding at something? Have you ever imagined yourself winning, whether it's achieving your career goals, finishing a marathon, or getting that promotion? Visualization isn't just a fantasy. It's a powerful tool to manifest your goals. Olympic athletes, top performers, and high achievers all use mental rehearsal to see success before it happens, and it works. Here's how it works. Mental rehearsal is the act of picturing yourself succeeding. You don't just see the outcome, you feel it. You imagine the emotions you would experience, the sense of victory, the joy of accomplishing your goal. The brain responds to these mental images as if they were real, enhancing your performance when the time comes. It's like practicing in your mind before you ever step onto the field. You can integrate visualization into your daily routine. Set aside time to close your eyes and picture yourself succeeding. Don't just focus on the end result. Visualize the journey, the process, and the small victories along the way. The more vividly you imagine this, the more real it becomes. Over time, this visualization will build your confidence and keep you motivated to push through obstacles. By seeing success before it happens, you are training your mind to believe it is possible. Let me tell you something that will change your life. The words you speak to yourself shape your reality. Your inner dialogue, your self-talk, is one of the most powerful forces in your life. If you constantly tell yourself that you're not good enough or that you can't succeed, you're conditioning your mind to believe it. On the other hand, if you speak words of encouragement, of positivity, and of confidence, you're setting yourself up for success. Shifting your internal dialogue can shift everything about how you approach challenges. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, pause and challenge those thoughts. Replace them with positive affirmations. Reaffirm your strengths, your potential, and your ability to overcome obstacles. Craft affirmations that resonate with your deepest goals and values, and speak them to yourself every day. The impact of positive self-talk on performance is incredible. When you speak kindly to yourself, you boost your confidence, reduce stress, and improve your focus. Studies show that repeating positive affirmations helps build resilience and keeps you moving forward, even in the face of setbacks. You have the power to change your mindset through the words you choose. So start speaking to yourself like you believe in your own success. Because when you do, you'll begin to see the world respond accordingly. Focus is your superpower. But what's the secret ingredient that makes it work? It's belief. Without belief in yourself and in your goals, your focus will lack purpose. When you believe you can achieve anything, your focus becomes unstoppable. Belief fuels your focus, and together they create a force that will push you towards success. Here's a question for you. What would your life look like if you truly believed you could achieve anything? What would you attempt if you had no doubts about your abilities? The truth is, belief is the foundation of action. When you believe in yourself, you act with confidence, and that confidence propels you forward. So ask yourself, where are you focusing your energy today? What are you committing to right now that will bring you closer to your dreams? The first step is simple. Pick one task, just one, that will take you closer to your goal. Focus on it and take action now. Every step you take, no matter how small, builds momentum. As you focus and believe, your actions will align with your purpose and your results will follow. Consistent, focused action combined with self-belief will guarantee your success. Your future is created by what you focus on today. So train your mind to focus, visualize your success, speak positively to yourself, and believe that you can achieve anything. Your mindset is the foundation of your future. What are you going to create with it? Have you ever found yourself standing still, knowing there's more to accomplish but unsure where to start? Have you tried every trick in the book to change your mindset but still feel like something's holding you back? It's time to stop wishing for change and start taking action. Today you're going to learn how to create a clear, actionable plan to build the mental strength you need to push past obstacles and achieve your goals. This isn't about quick fixes or magic solutions. It's about taking practical steps one at a time that will transform your mindset and your future. So stay with me, because what you're about to hear could be the turning point you've been waiting for. Now that you've learned the key principles, mindset, emotions, habits, resilience, and focus, it's time to put them into action. Knowledge alone isn't enough. You need a plan that connects these ideas and makes them work for you. Think of it like this. You wouldn't expect to run a marathon without training, right? The same goes for mental strength. It needs a plan, a map, and the discipline to follow through. To start, take a look at where you are now. What are your strengths? What areas need growth? Write it down, be honest. From there, break down your big goals into smaller, manageable steps. It's about making progress every single day, not waiting for a perfect moment. Focus on the habits that will get you closer to your goals. Don't expect overnight success, but understand that each small, consistent action will add up. This journey takes time. Mental strength isn't built overnight, and you'll face moments where it feels like nothing is happening. But here's the truth. Consistency and patience are your best allies. Progress happens in the small moments that seem insignificant. Every action, every step forward, even the setbacks are moving you closer to your goal. It's about staying the course, knowing that over time, all these little efforts create a mountain of success. You can't do it alone. That's where accountability comes in. Find people who will help you stay on track, whether that's a mentor, a coach, or a supportive community. These are the people who will push you when you want to quit, who will remind you why you started. You can't do this alone. You need others to help you grow and stay on the path to success. Tracking your progress is also crucial. Don't just set a goal and forget about it. Every day, take a moment to look at how far you've come. Celebrate those small wins, they matter. Focusing on the progress, not perfection, will give you the confidence to keep going. And when setbacks happen, and they will, don't see them as failures. See them as lessons, part of your growth. How you handle those setbacks is what defines you. Will you keep going, or will you quit? The choice is yours. This is your moment. The tools, the strategies, and the mindset are all within your reach. All you need to do now is act. Don't wait for the perfect time to start. Start now. Take that first step, no matter how small it may seem. That first step is everything. It's the beginning of your transformation. The real question is, are you ready to take action? Are you ready to become mentally unstoppable? Your future is waiting for you. You have the power to shape it, but only if you choose to act. The path to success doesn't wait for anyone. It's built on action. So what's your next move? What step are you going to take today? This is your moment to decide. Will you stay stuck or take action? The choice is yours. Don't wait. Make it happen. We've covered a lot of ground today. We've talked about mindset, emotions, habits, resilience, and mental training. Each one of these areas is crucial, but when you bring them all together, they become the foundation for lasting change. This is where the magic happens, when you stop seeing them as separate ideas and start using them in combination to build the mental strength you need to thrive. First, we began with mindset. Your mindset is everything. The way you see challenges, setbacks, and opportunities shapes your ability to overcome them. The thoughts you choose to believe have the power to create or destroy your progress. If you want to change your life, start by changing the way you think. Next, we talked about emotional control. Remember, this isn't about suppressing feelings or pretending that you don't have emotional moments. It's about understanding and owning those feelings. When you can harness your emotions rather than letting them control you, you unlock the power to fuel your growth and push through even the toughest situations. Then there are the habits you build every day. These small actions, whether they're positive or negative, compound over time. If you want success, it's the little habits that matter. Choose the actions that support your goals and stop doing the things that hold you back. Your daily habits are the secret to your success. We also talked about resilience, how life will test you, but the ability to bounce back stronger is what separates the successful from the ones who give up. Every setback is an opportunity to learn, grow, and become better. Embrace the challenges. They're the stepping stones to your future. Finally, we discussed mental training. The tools like focus, self-talk, and visualization are your mental gym equipment. They're simple yet powerful ways to keep your mind sharp and aligned with your goals. Use them daily. When you train your mind, you train yourself to succeed. You have everything you need inside you. Every tool, every strategy, every lesson we've covered is within your reach. The only thing left is to take action. Your potential is limitless, but it's up to you to unlock it. Now it's time to act. Stop waiting for the right moment. The right moment is now. What's the one step you can take today that will bring you closer to your goal? It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be a step forward. Take action. Build the mindset, the habits, and the resilience you need to become unstoppable. Commit to your growth and watch your life begin to transform. You have everything inside of you to make this happen. Don't wait for anyone else to push you. The world is waiting for you to rise. Go out there and show everyone, especially yourself, what you're made of. The time is now. Get to work.